Hello and welcome again. In this video, we will be learning about setting the backgrounds of slides, the orientation of slides, how do we save the presentation, and reviewing the presentation. So we will be covering these four topics in detail. First thing is, when we talk about PowerPoint and we talk about presentation, we always intend that we should have a presentation that is visually appealing. And PowerPoint is a design-based program wherein backgrounds are effective ways of improving the aesthetics and readability of the slides. The themes in PowerPoint help select the backgrounds by default. So every time we change the theme, the default background is set automatically. Theme includes more than just background, so you can retain other aspects of the theme while changing the default background. So if we need to change the theme, we need to go to a tab called as Design tab. In this Design tab, we can see various types of themes available here. We can select any one of the background styles here and we can just click on that and it would change the theme for the whole presentation. In case we need to change the presentation only for some of the slides, then we need to select some slides, go to them and right click and apply to selected slides. So my background theme is only changed for the slide which I had selected. Remember, I need to select the slide from slide bar by pressing Ctrl or Shift. So if I need to select these three continuous, I should press Shift and click. Or if I need to select the second one and fifth one, then I should press Ctrl and then click. And go to any of the slides here, drop anywhere here, right click, apply to selected slide, it would change for that slide. This is the way we can apply background to our slides. Again, we go to design. You can always click on format background here. You can change the formatting from these places. Next, after this, we check the orientation of the slide. The presentations are being used more than just some years down the line. And it is a high-end replacement for transparencies and projectors. If someone remembers, around a decade back or 15 years back, for presentation, we used to use transparent papers, transparent sheets, and projectors. But with the unique features, PowerPoint is becoming quite versatile in the kind of information it can depict and very flexible in its usage. The slide orientations are an invaluable part of this improved list of PowerPoint features. Like most other applications, PowerPoint supports two orientations, landscape and portrait. The landscape and portrait option, you can see when you go to slide size and click on custom slide size. In this custom slide size, you will get a dialog box which will show you slides orientation here. One is portrait and landscape. By default right now, we are in a landscape mode. If we need to change it to portrait, we click on portrait and we click on OK. And it will ask for option which is maximize and show fit. Suppose I click on maximize, it will show me the portrait way. This is the way our presentation will look like. I can press Ctrl Z to get back to my again landscape. The difference between landscape and portrait is that the landscape layout is the default PowerPoint layout and it is probably the more commonly used one. In the landscape layout, the longer edge is horizontal to the sides align better with the screens and projectors. Wherein in the portrait layout, it is where the shorter edge is horizontal. This is sometimes better for print depending on the kind of content we need to present. Next, we would be just learning how to save presentation. Press Ctrl S, go to File, Save, click on Browse, and you would see it will show you the name of the presentation and save as type is PowerPoint presentation. I don't need to save it right now, so I will just press on Cancel. I click on this back arrow and I just come back again to my normal view. We would be also looking at how to review the presentation. Review means checking spellings and grammars like we used to do in Word. Reviewing the presentation can be a very powerful way of eliminating the errors and perfecting the slides. PowerPoint offers a wide range of reviewing options for you to use. Some of them are automatic or system driven, while others and other users to collaborate and review the slides. All the reviewing tools are grouped under the review tab here. In this, we talk first about the proofing tab. In proofing tab, you can see spell checking. It identifies spelling and grammar based on selected language preference. Thesaurus provides synonyms for selected text. Then we have a language grouping in which we have translate. It provides translation services for selected words for multilingual support. And then we have language. It sets the default language for the presentation. This will be used as default language for proofing. Our next grouping is comments. Under comments, we can see show comments, new comment, delete, edit, previous, next comment. The new comment will help us add new comment against the selected content. Edit, it is for edit. Delete, to remove the selected content, all comments in the selected slide or all the comments in the presentation. And previous and next comment will move us, take us to the next comment in our presentation. The next is compare. In the compare, first we have compare. It compares the current presentation with another presentation and identify the differences. Accept and reject is to accept or reject the differences to be incorporated into the current presentation. Previous and next, to move to the previous or the next difference in the comparison. And end review, end the review and discard any unapplied changes. I hope this was clear to you. For any case, any issues, you can always get in touch with me on my email ID, which is koti@gmail.com. For any queries, any problem, do write to me on my email. I would be happy to help any one of you. Thank you and take care. See you in our next session.